If you're a sneakerhead or just a person who loves to buy sneakers, I'm sure you've had a couple of those pairs in your life that you just absolutely regret buying. Maybe you bought a pair of shoes and you've never worn them once. Maybe it's a pair that you just wore only once. I think it's safe to say everyone has a couple of pairs in their collection they regret buying and wish they spent that money in other ways. Now, you guys know me. I've been collecting sneakers for quite some time now. This channel is based all about sneakers, and so over the years, I've bought a lot of shoes I've definitely regret. So in today's video, we're going to be sharing with you guys the 13 sneakers in my collection I regret having the most. And I'm actually going to be selling all of these sneakers on my eBay store. So I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to cop any of these. We'll probably do like an auction and start it off at like $30 a pair. Also, I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below a sneaker that you regret buying the most, or maybe there's one or two in your collection that you just look at and you're like, that was a waste of money. Let me know in the comments down below and maybe what made you regret that shoe. All right, let's go. Starting things off easy, this is gonna be a pair that I probably have a similar story with a couple of shoes in this video. This is the Jordan 6 Bordeaux, the Air Jordan 6 Bordeaux. This shoe is great. It is the favorite colorway, or one of my favorite colorways of the Air Jordan 7, but it's implemented on a Jordan 6. Now, this is a shoe that sat for retail for quite some time, and I think resale value for this shoe isn't even like there. So definitely an L, because I've only worn these once, and ever since then, they've just been back into the box collecting dust. Whoever gets these is gonna get a pretty much brand new pair. Another shoe I really regret buying because I only wore them one time. I wore them one time and then they went back into the box. These are the University Gold Air Jordan 12, and these are really nice too, man. It's a little harder to match and wear on a more consistent basis, and I do have other black and yellow sneakers in my collection, like the taxi ones. Those are amazing, so I would rather keep those in the collection and sell off these 12s. Next up, let's get to a pair of Adidas sneakers I regret buying for the exact same reason as those two, wearing them only once and just putting them back in the box because you have other shoes that you love more. This was a shoe I bought on sale on the Adidas website. The resemblance of this and the hype pair that they're based off of or inspired off of is uncanny. So these are the NMD R1 PKs. As you can tell, they very clearly look like the Human Race NMDs, the yellow pair. I think that's like the OG pair, and those pairs go for crazy amounts of money. I love these. The yellow pops, the prime knit is nice, the boost is nice and comfy. But again, I only wore them once, so it's like just a waste of money at this point. This next pair has a fun story because I actually got these from a subscriber in a sneaker trade. This was one of the very first sneaker trades I ever did with a subscriber at like a sneaker convention. So I had a bunch of stuff on my table and I love these shoes, but I didn't want to pay for them. So we ended up doing a trade where I traded the subscriber Bape t-shirts and then some money for this pair. Now there's a catch. There's a catch with this pair, but let me show you the pair first. These are sick. So these are the MCM Puma Suede in that cognac brown colorway. The big issue with these, and the reason they're on my regret list, is because one of them is a size 10.5 and the other one right here is a size 10. So it does feel a little funny when you wear them. And also because of the sizing issue with this pair, when it comes to selling them, it also becomes an issue as well, because not everyone's down to get a size 10.5 for one shoe and size 10 for the other. It's really strange because you think a lot of these stores would, you know, be more on top of making sure the sizing is correct, especially at like MCM. So if you guys want to buy these, one is going to be a different size than the other. This was my very first pair of Y3s ever. A big reason that a lot of people have regrets when it comes to buying shoes is they buy the wrong size. You buy them, you wear them a few times, maybe you're like, oh,
I'll grow into these.
If you're a younger person and you never grow into them because you max out your height, or you got a half size too small, but you're like, I'll break them in, you know, I'll be able to wear them, and then eventually you just can't really break them in. So the shoes are either too uncomfortable to wear, or they look too big on your feet and they're also just uncomfortable to wear and maybe make you look a little funny, like you have clown shoes on your feet. So these Y3s I've worn maybe under 7 times, and the very last time I actually think I wore them was at a really cool event where I was on a panel talking about like social media and stuff. I had some old Karen step on my foot. She wasn't looking where she was going and she stepped on my foot. But these are the Y3 Casas in the triple white colorway. They don't stay crispy clean white forever. The white does age over time and become like a creamier kind of color. Yeah, these are, one, a little bit too big for me. They're size 10. You usually want to go half a size down or full size down in Y3 Casas. So I should have got a 9.5, which I have in like the black toe version. The old Karen did step on my shoes and it was really bad before. Like it was really, really bad. I think I did a decent job cleaning it up now, but it was straight on, like full pressure onto me. Didn't know how to stand properly and just yeah. Now this shoe right here is a really cool collaboration between Justin Timberlake and Jordan Brand, and this was when he was releasing the Man of the Woods album. Retail price for these was expensive and I paid full retail price, not knowing that these would eventually go on sale at places like the Jordan store in Toronto when it was still around. So this pair is really nice, don't get me wrong, but when you pay a full retail price, which is another regret I'm sure a lot of people have, even outside of sneakers, they pay full price and then the price just drops later on and then you feel stupid. These are the Bio Beige Air Jordan 3. And they are ridiculously nice, man. You got really nice premium suede all throughout the upper. The back is really cool. It's a very unique. It's a very, very unique Air Jordan 3 color combo, and just a Jordan color combo you don't see very often. They're really a fall kind of colorway. You wouldn't really catch too many people wearing these during the spring, during the summer. And guess how many times I wore these? I think like 3 or 2 times. So in amazing shape. Just amazing waste of money. That's for sure. This next pair, when I bought them, I love them. I love the shoe. It's a shoe that it screams hype. Like it screams, yo, I got some fire shoes on. And it's actually going to be getting a retro later this year. And that is the Air Jordan 6 Toro Bravo. The Toro 6 is right here. Now, can you guess why I regret these shoes? So loud, man. They're so loud. I think I got these when I was like maybe 19 or 20. I kind of forget now, but I bought these in Las Vegas from Urban Necessities at their original location. And it was part of like a $300 Hypebeast outfit challenge, something like that. So I've actually only worn these 3 or 4 times. And I had to throw away the box because of luggage space going home to Canada. But these are so cool, man. They're just so loud. And for that reason, I kind of regret buying them because I just don't know what to wear them with. So this next pair I bought, I regret a lot because they released a Jordan 1 that is just super similar to it, which I'd rather wear a Jordan 1 over a Nike Dunk. But the other thing is I bought these early from StockX. This is more of a content creator kind of problem, or maybe if you do like to buy shoes early, you get this problem too. You buy them early, they come in too late, and then at that point, well, I'm not able to get my return on investment on the shoe. So I overpaid by like double the retail price for this, if not a bit more, for the Nike Dunk High Varsity Maze. And the shoe that these really remind me of in terms of Jordan 1s, which I do have in the collection, which I'm honestly gonna sell as well. They are the Pollen. Dunks have more of a lighter shade of yellow, while the Jordan 1s have a darker shade. But I'm a bigger fan of Jordan 1s, so it's always gonna take precedence over the Nike Dunks. I way overpaid for these, at least double retail. And then I got them like a week after the release date, which is kind of a waste. Why buy shoes early if they're gonna get delivered so late? I blame UPS on that one big time. And on that note, these Pollen ones, I don't necessarily regret buying, but I would rather wear the taxis in my collection, so we're gonna sell these. And I've only worn these inside to try on, so they're in amazing shape. Like they're great. They're in really good shape. So if anyone wants these, they're gonna be probably below retail because I think the prices for these have also dropped. 4 more pairs remaining. The next pair is gonna be the Adidas ZX 500 Commonwealth collaboration. So you guys know I'm half Filipino. Shout out to all my Filipinos out there, Pinoy Pride. And I bought these while I was in the Philippines at the Commonwealth store. This was like right when they released. I actually got them maybe a little early because we were there early at the Commonwealth, I believe Rockport Mall. Really nice mall, Rockwell Mall, I'm not sure. Carla took me there. I love the shoe. However, because of the material that they use, it's a little uncomfortable. So I usually go half a size down in a lot of my Adidas sneakers. I'm usually a size 10, so I go 9.5 in Adidas, but I went with the 9.5 in these, and they just fit me too snug. So I should have grabbed a size 10 and I would have been fine. So we got 2 more pairs to go before we get to the pair I regret buying the most. I probably will take the biggest L in terms of financial losses on the last pair, but this next pair is pretty cool. It's the Pokemon Converse collaboration. I bought these because I wanted to flip them and resell them, and I had the opportunity to do that. However, not really. So when I got these in the mail, the resale was at least 50% over retail, and I was stuck in Texas with COVID. So these got delivered to my house, and I didn't get to open the boxes and stuff until when I got home, and by then the prices had plummeted to basically just retail again. So yeah, if anyone wants these for like under retail, they're kind of hard to find now. You can't buy them for retail anywhere, but if anyone wants these for under retail, we got the Pokemon Converse size 3 men's, 5 women, Air Jordan 1s in this this Nike box, as you can see, and they are the AJKO Royals. Now these shoes are phenomenal. They're really cool. I like them. They're decent. You know, if you like the Royal ones, you'll probably like these, but if you don't like the canvas material, I don't blame you. This left side, it's great. The right side though is the reason I don't like the pair and the reason I actually bought them, because I was able to get them at like a 40% discount. It is discolored. So if you look real close, let me just adjust here. The coloring is a lot less saturated and more aged on this right side. The midsole is more yellow. It's pretty, you can tell. You can tell. And so the reason this happened, you can even see the black is a little bit more faded on the back right here. But the reason this happened is because this was the display shoe in the store. They just had them on display throughout all of COVID pretty much, when stores were still locked down completely. Size 9.5, if you're a customizer and wants to buy some AJKOs, maybe customize these, you could do like you could paint over these if you wanted to, or if you don't really care and you just want to wear some Royals but have the discoloration and that you don't think it's a big deal, you can save some money. On to the very last pair of the video, but before I get to it, just want to remind you, comment down below. I'd love to talk with you guys. It's been a minute since I've talked to a lot of you, so if you have any sneakers you regret buying in your collection, comment down below. I'll chime in. All these shoes will be for sale on my eBay store. I'll leave a link down below. And this right here is the last pair. Yeah, Boost 380. This is probably one of my, easily my least favorite Boost model that Kanye ever did with Adidas right here. Oh man, we got the Peppers, the Pepper Yeezy 380s. Now this is an obvious reason why I don't like it. The shoe is just not good looking at all. Also, paid full retail price, 330 Canadian plus tax. If you want to sell these like on StockX right now, like instantly, you're gonna get half of that. This is a big financial L. It'd be like that sometimes. If you enjoyed this painful video for me to make, talking about all the shoes I regret buying, I would love if you hit that like button down below and maybe watch one more video on the channel. We recently posted a San Diego sneaker shopping vlog and a London sneaker shopping vlog and a Nike outlet one. So yeah, click one of these on screen and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.